Hillside Manor, this property was built in 1970, and we have 100 residents. It's a variety of seniors and people that are disabled, and some of them work, some of them are retired, some of them are dependent on Social Security. The project started the summer of 2020, and it's been a occupied rehab, which means that we move people out and work on certain floors, and then when those floors are done, we move them back in.
Moving twice within 50 days is never easy. It's very stressful, and then on top of that, we're making lots of noise, and even on top of that, there's COVID and you can't go anywhere. And I really have to give credit to the residents with their patience. I think the residents did a good job with the whole process.
We know a lot more about building these types of properties and the seismic work that needs to be done that we just didn't know about in 1970. Making the building safer was the top priority. It was also a very inefficient building, and it's 50 years old, so it's tired. And it's typical for properties that are this old, that you really need to stay on top of them, do these types of major renovations in order for them to stay livable.
Many of the structural upgrades are not going to be seen by the residents. A couple of big things that residents will notice is their fresh air feed is new. The plumbing is a real big one because the old galvanized pipes were really corroded. We ripped all that out, gave them all new water feed, so that way the drinking water and the water they shower with is clean. Everyone either got a new shower, a new tub, everyone got a new toilet and new bathroom accessories.
I got more storage in the kitchen, which has been very, very nice. We can put more things into the pantry and get set up for the winter. And then I have an all new bathroom. That was just really, really nice.
We were able to, on the first floor, completely reconfigure this space. And we made a beautiful community room where there's a kitchen, there are tables to have community events, there's an outdoor area that sits right next to that space so we can have really large, extensive events. There's a meeting room with a large TV. We completely redid the resident services. We were able to put in a fitness room. We're going to be able to put on classes, yoga classes, and any other kind of classes people want to participate in. New mail room with parcel lockers. So no more waiting for out in the front of the building, hoping that UPS is going to show up today. We were able to paint the exterior. The whole front of the property is going to be redone with new landscaping. So we're very excited about really there being like this whole entire building is going to have a touch on it of some sort that is just going to improve it.
It's a newer feel about the building. They've done a wonderful job in upgrading the common areas and the lobbyways and the elevators, and it's just something that really needed to be done.
We are completely redoing the community garden. Residents are going to have completely new boxes to be able to garden with. Many of them are going to be lifted up a little bit so that it's going to be accessible to all residents. We also are going to have a nice shelter for people to get out of the sun. And we really want people to start getting out and enjoying those spaces. Getting out of their apartments is so important. And mingling and mixing with neighbors is it's one of those things that we strive to do here, and it's why we have all these community spaces. It makes it a home.
The community is wonderful. People work together and help each other out. And I don't know any place else I could live for what I pay here to live. And so I'm very grateful for it. And I'm very, very grateful for my view out my back window.